So this is unfortunately my last run on the Harley. Just going up for the winter today, and it's super weird riding this. I'm used to that bike. Woo! Clutch is touchy as fuck. And one last launch. It's such a slouch compared to that fucking Honda. But it rides so much more comfortable at 100. I mean, the Honda will cruise at 100, but at 100, this will like cruise. I can't wait until next year when this thing is actually like running right. Not that it's running bad now, but it's got something going on with it. I'm a few hundred over my bring it back at this many miles, my guy mechanic suggestion, so because they wanted me to bring it back at 1,500 miles because the engine oil was actually burning in the motor instead of looking nice. Which sucks because I like riding my Harley. The Honda's nice, but the Harley hits different. It's my first bike and I fucking love it to death. And it'll never get old. I say all that and then I fucking hit the limiter. It's going up for the winter. This is the last hurrah. I gotta beat it up a little bit. New tires. The back beat on this one sucks, so it's been flat all fucking summer, off and on randomly. I'm getting Legends Axial on the front, so the front will be taller, and then Olen's in the rear. So excited for that. This guy's got fucking leaves on the road. Can you believe it? I'm gonna miss this bike so much. I'm never gonna sell it. It's so too good. It's just too good. You see my red hair going nuts. I look so like I feel dwarfed on this bike now that I've been on this, like not at all. As a Honda, I'm a giant, for sure a giant, and this one I feel more sprawled out. So it's like a blessing and a curse having a Honda. I'm gonna get new fender trim on this too. It's gonna be blacked out. I'm gonna try and get them to have the rims powder coated, but I don't know how good that'll come out or if they can do that. So I don't want to scrape peg because I'm used to the Honda, which is like stupid low or stupid tall. This is stupid low compared to that. I'm already almost scraping. Got a reminder she's still loved by beating the fucking piss out of her. That's not how I treat women, that's just how I treat my toys, I promise. That's a nice car. I'm not going to say I'm a super aggressive rider, but I think riding the Honda's kind of given me some experience I didn't know I needed to ride this harder. Because like I'm used to the Honda's cornering, which is dumb tall compared to this, so I have so much lean angle. Then I hop on this thing, which is like almost fucking no lean angle. Oh no, we're behind slow cars. It is cool having a speedometer that works though. I am gonna miss that. Yeah, I was supposed to bring this back to him around 1,500 miles. And I'm at 1,511, so I'm really close. I thought I was higher than that because I've done a few runs with it when I shouldn't have, but I guess I was pretty close. Closer than I thought. Went to the clubhouse and back twice, so nothing too crazy. I'm thinking, so a couple of times I did ride it, it felt weird compared to riding the Honda. I know I said that earlier too in this video, but I think it's because my back tire was really low and I didn't realize it. And I only ran to town and back twice, so I didn't really notice it. But the back tire was at like 5 psi when I actually hopped on it today, or was getting ready to take off, so I had to fill that up before I went. So that might be the case as to why it felt funny riding it, like why I felt like I was super low on it compared to normal. I don't think I'm gonna get that many more videos recorded either. I've got 2 set up right now, maybe 3 at most. Maybe 3 or 4 more videos coming out, including this one. But I didn't get out and record enough, unfortunately. I had stuff going on. Now it's supposed to snow like next week and the week after, but it's 70 today, so I don't get it. Like, come on, Michigan, make up your mind. It's supposed to snow on the weekend, and then be nice again, and then snow some more. So I might get a chance to record before it snows. But it'd definitely be grind time. I got 2 batteries, so we'll see how that works out. I'm gonna have a fairing on this bike too. I had one, I bought it, but I never fucking painted it. It's getting painted this winter. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's getting dropped off somewhere, and they will paint it to match my tins. How much it costs, I don't care. It's getting done. It needs to be done. Club Style's calling my name, and I need that little bit more aerodynamics when I'm hauling ass. Stage 4 requires it. God, the fucking shifter peg rotated on me. So how was your guys' Halloween? I didn't do shit. All I did was ride around with the underglow on the CBR in some populated areas to give the kids a show. I didn't do any wheelies, but for some reason kids are like drawn to things that are shiny and glowing, so I tried to be that like extra memory. I don't know how successful I was. There wasn't that many people out trick-or-treating. It's kind of sad. Like, trick-or-treating used to be so big, and now it's just gone. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a good amount of kids out, or parents with kids, whatever. If I say kids too many times, y'all are gonna think I'm a weirdo. I promise I'm not. It's just, this sounds wrong. But yeah, there is quite a few people trick-or-treating in the area I went to. Granted, it was a rich area, so they're probably like, ooh, king-size candy bars. Which I don't blame them. King-size candy bars for free, and all you gotta do is put on, like, something you'll never wear again? Hell yeah, I'm in. Look at my helmet sliding off my head, like down my head, not off, like too far on. Like, my field of vision is getting smaller. Ah, shit. I'm not looking down, my helmet is literally sliding down. It is not tight enough, son of a bitch. Anyway, we're almost to the destination. It's getting dropped off at Sandy's Harley Davidson. A couple of y'all will know that place, because I think you're from the area, but I also know y'all aren't going to be able to touch it because of where it's getting put. Woo! They're going to do the mods for me, or historically they have done the mods for me. If they don't this year, then that's fine. I'll have one of the guys I ride with that has a lift I'll ask if I can borrow it and some of his time to help me do some stuff to it. I'm not overly concerned. There is a couple things that are integral, like the oil needs to be changed. So the 50 weight, they said straight 50 weight, so I guess I run it kind of hard since I have to run the heaviest fucking weight Harley offers, or so I presume they offer. And I want the air intake looked at because I think that might be part of the problem as to why the oil is burning. Because I clean oil off of my battery box all the time, and often the like screws that hold said filter on, and I'm not a fan of that. So I'm thinking that might be part of the issue. I've heard things like reshimming air filters helps, so I'm hopeful that that's what it's going to be. It's just like a reshim. Because I know it's like a winter time for me to pay on the work they do, but I don't want to pay a lot of money. Like, and stuff I want them to do to it, yeah, but things that they need to do, it's kind of iffy. Like, I'd hate to be like, oh yeah, I want to do like the new suspension front and rear and this, and then they're like, alright, yeah, cool, here's this, and then they're like, oh, by the way, you got metal shavings. Fuck. Not that I'll have metal shavings. I'm very 100% certain I won't. I say as I absolutely run the piss out of this bike. But anyway, I'm here. Sadly, the bike's about to go night-night. Listen to that fucking lope though. It is a sad day. It's going down for the winter. We just like whip this bitch around right here. Man, it's so much easier to ride this thing when it has a tire that's not flat. It's crazy. Crazy how that works, ain't it? I'm gonna miss you, girly. One last picture for the road, though. Anyway, hope you guys like, subscribe, check out my TikTok, it's kind of busting. See ya.